Yeah. We've started. Hmm. All right. We've just started. Like we're just starting. All right. So if you're here already, uh, your presence is much regarded. And we just started and like we're just starting. Okay, guys. So was set for another live stream section this evening. It's more like evening because I don't know, our time is not always stable now, and our lectures and a lot of activities that we got in a day usually occupying our space, but definitely we're gonna be streaming. So that's more like the of fact, and that is what lead or let's just say that's what leading us to stream by example. Anyways, that's by the way, and the fact the what matters is that we obviously so it's not a problem. Anyways, we have something really crucial. Like we have something on our thumbnail already that we're probably going to be relating today, and most of our audience are still here to be joining. And okay. I will just proceed. If they just get to join, then they'll follow us along and we'll progress. Anyways, okay. More like our tradition, we do welcome. We do a lot of welcoming there before we get to what we have today. Firstly, we welcome new viewers, audience, returning viewers, VIP audience, every audience that you have because I don't know, we're upgrading. I don't know, we'll have VIP audience and probably they are going to be joining anytime soon, and you're gonna get to see them. That's for VIP audience, and every if you're a new viewer, yeah, like much love. Well, for what's it called? Your presence is being regarded, and you're going to really watch your time. And okay, we just started. And firstly, by name UFGRAPHICS, and most of you know us already. Okay, maybe we were expecting new viewers and all of that. So let's still introduce because usual. I am UF Graphics or like yes, we are UF Graphics, and maybe still seeing us for the first time. Some people will be like, what are we doing? Yes, some people will be like, what are we doing? Okay. I said this we have graphics, and we just started now, and most of you know us already, and most of our audience are still yet to be joining, and most of them have joined already, and most of them are thinking of joining. I don't know. So anyways, anyone that they are doing probably now is being regarded, and then people that join us, so their presence is not taken for granted, not in any way. And our VIP audience that are planning to join, we have the cookies. Yes, we have the cookies. I don't know. We have the cookies that we prepared for them. That's for VIP audience. We have someone joined our VIP blue book yesterday stream section. Yeah, greetings. TV 3 TV. What's it called? Okay, 3959. If I'm not mistaken, you're highly welcome to the live session. You have regards that your presence is highly regarded. Anyways, we're appreciating every single personality that is in this live session that are still planning to join and people that are actively participating. Anyways, your presence here is not taken for granted, and like we just started now, or more like doing welcoming before we get to what we have today. And I said more like our tradition, what we normally do. We welcome first time viewers, new viewers as well, and maybe returning viewers, and still what's it called? VIP viewers. We have VIP. Don't worry, people are going to get to see them. They know themselves. Okay, hi, greetings, Bradon. Yes, say hello. If pardon me, if my bad, if I don't pronounce it well, but maybe I tried. I don't know. Your presence is being regarded. I'm being regarded. Anyways, I've not seen you in my live stream section. Maybe this is your first time of seeing us. That's why I said this more like a trend. The movement is more like a continuous stuff. And firstly, I apologize because this is not our normal time streaming section. We normally stream from 1 p.m. downwards and all of that, but we attended our lectures and everything. So it really affected our time, and that is why we're streaming by this name, and we sincerely apologize for that. So okay, because most of our audience have been looking for us since after one or whatever. Okay, I think they will get to join. Maybe we really, I don't know, we really inconvenient them for that, but we'll sincerely apologize for that. So well, and the what really matters is that we're in, like, we're just sect, have you seen? So that's for that. And I said, we just started, and I've introduced myself. This is UF Graphics, and if you're seeing me for the first time, much love. Oh, very, very, very glad to see you as well. And we already have something on our thumbnail. Probably that's what we're going to be emphasizing for today. And what else? What else? What else? Okay. So before we proceed, I think I should quickly what's it called? Okay. I I don't know. Okay, the guide is open. If you want to join our VIP book, we have VIP book here. And yes, Jesus, Destiny helper, God abeg. What's your name? Jonah Country. My bad if I'm not able to pronounce it well, but I just hope I tried. Anyways, okay, you're you're indirectly saying this. Oga me, my destiny helper, I greet you. I don't know. I'm the one greeting you now. Anyways, your presence is much regarded and it's not taken for granted. Okay, like you just joined, probably like we just started, like we're just starting now, and we just did our introduction, and we're more like greeting our audience, and we're more like expecting our VIP audience. And we said again, if you want to join our VIP lists, blue book, I mean a red book, what color is this? I guess it's red. If I'm not, if you like see my eyes, they pay me, I don't know, but I guess this is red. I don't know the color that I'm seeing. It's possible that my eyes is paying me, but mm, it's more like our VIP book, and it's called VIP book for special people. So if and the sweet thing, what's it called, the sweet thing about it is that we bring cookies for our VIP audience. So we're going to be bringing cookies and be like, if okay, they are going to identify, probably they are not going to eat it, but maybe they'll just eat it with their eyes. They'll just view it from the camera. Probably we're not in their location. We'll just try our best to bring it and be like, this is the cookies. Anyways, I'm just being silly. uh it's fine, that's for that. We really have something to trick to, so I guess I should just dive into that deeply. Anyways, every single person here, much regarded. And if you're seated, grab your chair very tight. Don't allow someone to distract you. If you can note, much okay. If you can still retain, I'm giving you a thumbs up. Anyways, we were more like getting started, and I said we have something on our thumbnail which we are going to be hammering, and something that how to discover your direction and purpose. And maybe I should just do a brief, or what you call a brief summary of what you're even doing, because most people, I guess this my what's it called, new viewer, if I'm not mistaken. This is the first time of me seeing you. Something like Jonah Country. Yeah, I think this is my first time of seeing you. And then the country may be like, what is this guy doing? I listen, so let me now explain, especially for Geno country. What we're really doing is more like a tutorial stream sections, strict one. And strict one, we mean we're not just doing stream section, we're not just doing content. We're really set for a mission. Yeah, Valerie Jamakovic. God that beg. If I'm never to pronounce it well. You're really welcome. Uh much love, much love, much love. Thanks for joining our live stream section. We regard that so much. Anyways, your presence, oh, was fluctuating. I don't know what's wrong with this network. Network, mind yours, don't interrupt my stream session today. Imagine what network did to me. Anyways, okay, you said you're fine. Much my god. Please guys, if you seen it, it was frustrating, but it's fine. I'm going to still stream. Like, it's not really, I don't know, network is really bad there, but uh I will just look for a way to fix it out. Okay, the guys, we were more like proceeding, and we were actually chatting with okay, say Valerio. I don't know. Uh, she said or he said for a kind of from what's it called, Sabia, I guess Sabia Arabia if I'm not mistaken, and yeah. So guys, okay, so that's why we said like your present is most regarded, and that's for that. So want to progress deeply now, and we said anyways, not Sebastian if I'm not mistaken. uh okay, it's Valery Javagovic, and I don't know, I really apologize if I'm unable to be pronouncing it well, and I think I've apologized for that. So Komola are going to be progressing deeply now, and we have something really to really treat on today, and something like in our thumbnail. I don't know. Many people we actually streaming now, but our network just breached, so we just fixed that. And apologies for that. Very apology. I don't know. Anyways, that's for that. We're more like progression, and I just hope Vola Rija Mavovic. I don't know. I just hope you're back. And who else was here the previous time? Jone Country. I just hope you're gonna be coming back. And Brandon Taylor. So you are so, and TV 3959 as well you. Anyways, we're going to be progressing. I just hope you guys get to join back and follow us along. So probably we're more like getting to what we have deep in. And before that, I made mention of I made mention of what we're doing. Do you get? I made mention of what we're doing, and I will be like most, as we have new audience today, like we get to have new audience today, and probably most of them don't already know what we're doing, and probably this is their first time of seeing us, and we're like, what is our scale, or what is called T or JT, what we're really even hammering on, what we're really talking about. And we're actually trying to say that like that is more like what we're just trying to brief before our network breached, but we're going to be continuing from there. So we said these are what more like what we're already doing, just more like we're doing a live stream section, not just a live stream section, a strict live stream section, not still only a strict live stream section. It's more like a movement, and it's a movement in the sense of is progressive, like it's not stagnant, it's not static, it's not just for content sake. And we said this is something that is really really important, and in the matter of our young adults, the matter of our young youth. So that's why at first we're not going to even be neglecting it, and that's why we're persisting that students should get to know all of this. And that's why that's what we call brutal truth every student should know live after school. And we're more like preparing them, we're more like giving them step by step, we're more like using other students mistakes to review, not them necessarily going to be making the mistakes, because there is something about growth. Most times you learn from other people's mistakes, you must not learn from your own mistakes. So that's more like that. We're more like we get to study this life after school routine, and we actually realize that a lot of students feeling, a lot of students being stuck, frustrated, being underpaid, outside life I mean is when they have graduated. So we came to realize that it's not really their fault, it's not really school fault. Now what's still the fault? Now the fault is lack of knowledge. They said knowledge is power. If you're not sufficient, I don't know, knowledge aspect, if you it's just more like if you know better, you're probably going to be living better, obviously. So most of them lack the appropriate, what's it called, information. Now the information there is, nobody taught them how to handle things outside life, nobody taught them how life works, nobody was, I don't know, they were not inculcated. And we said it's not even school fault, because school is not even doing that, it's not even expected to, obviously. So this is something that they really need to figure out by themselves, and most of them never get to figure it out. And not getting to figure it out, they are probably possibly going to be victims of a lot of things that life holds. That's more like reality. And we said these things is more like them knowing it now, because it's going to help them. Even when they are going to fail, they are going to fail fast and still get on track, definitely, and all of that. So it's not something that is really going to affect them, and being aware of it is going to keep them married, is going to keep them or ready, and probably they're going to be expecting it, and expecting it is not going to really hit them hard. So that's why we call reality. When life hits students, like most of them, it drive them to crazy. Most of them, they are probably going to start, I don't know, considering a lot of things to get themselves into. So that's more like that. So that's more like our objective. I was really trying to, all the session stream we were doing, we have a lot of topic, hundreds if I'm not mistaken, up to 100 videos, and it's probably pointing towards brutal truth, life after school. Every student should know. So that's why I said, sorry, it has a lot of branches, and a lot of topics is attached to it. So if you've been following us for a while, you should get better. And I'm emphasizing on this. Let's say it's just more like for first time viewers, so that they are going to, or they will probably know what we're doing and what to expect. So that's more like that. And if we're getting serious to what we have today, is in our thumbnail already something like how to discover your direction and purpose. And we said this is very very crucial stuff that we really need to talk about, because the matter of discovering it is real and is hidden. That's why it has to do with discovering, because if it's not hidden, there won't be any reason to discover. Because even if you were to look at the word discovering, is more like finding. It has to do with finding, it has to do with searching everything. So it's more like you getting yourself into something, like looking for something. So that's the matter of discovering, and we were more like going to be opening student eyes, the matter of self-discovering and purpose. I don't know, just something of that nature. And it's as well pointing towards life after school, because this self-discovering and purpose of it in probably it's their lives, and they really need to be guided properly on that path. So that's more like what we're aiming to gain from today's life session. And we're going to pass that. So if you're seated already, much regarded, and you can grab your chair very tight, and if you can retain, thumbs up for you. I don't know. Anyways, we're progressing and getting to the matter deeply. Okay, firstly is okay. Just like, okay, let me just say this before I get started. Just like most students are still stuck. Most students don't even know what their next phase of life is. Most of them are just studying course. Most of them are just or taking a particular discipline, maybe because of the feel is important and all of that. So probably maybe they are just there. They don't even know what work they are going to be getting to. They don't even know the what's it called, the practical skills that may be necessary for them to execute whatever discipline that they are studying. So this is why it really needs to be passed to them, and them knowing it is going to really help them. So firstly is more like why most students feel lost. Yeah, this is like, okay, I said then feel lost, and firstly I said this is more like something that is, let me just okay, uh I said firstly is this is more like something that is normal. I don't know, let me not say normal, but a kind of rampant, like a kind of often seen student being confused. Most of them, I don't like course I'm studying. Most of them, I don't like this discipline. And we're asking why most students feel lost. Now, this everything we're going to be saying on this part is more like the factors that necessitate or what's it called, confusion, or like uh being lost. Do you get? And if we're able to say that, firstly, we can tell you that most students choose course maybe based on they were persuaded, or let's just say persuaded. I mean, okay, firstly is from, let's just say, family pressure. Now, this is more like, well, actually, it's common in Nigeria, and if we're talking about family pressure, this is just more like students being compared by family, by guidance to take or to undergo a particular discipline or career to or get to on a career. Do you get? So, and most times it's going to be affecting such students. It's going to be affecting such students the way that maybe that student, that's not what he or she wants for himself or herself, and them compelling what's called comparing the student into it is definitely going to lead the student into confusion, because it gets to a point such student is not even going to be happy doing that particular course, and most times it's going to affect even the result, the outcome, everything. So it really leads, or let's just say it's going to be costing a lot. So we said that's for parents and all of that. So this is more like, and most times people choose a career because it's popular. Now let me just give that story on this now. Okay, just like when we was still back in our class that was considering law profession and will I say career or whatever. Then no, about 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay, so we were quite a number actually, and we were just there saying what corner is going for law and all of that. So now, okay, it's still possible that maybe one of us get to love law because there is a lot of us, or let's just say we are quite a number of people that wanted to or that wants to go for law. Obviously, so it's still possible that someone in the midst of us just decided, or like let me just use myself for instance, maybe we have a lot of people studying law or like that you think that they're probably going to be taking law, and I just choose the same just because they are quite a number, and maybe it's popular, maybe is what people are really talking about. So that as well can lead me into problem because it's going to get to a point. That is why we tell people that is even between passion, do you get, and passion is just more like what you love, what you want to enter into deeply, and most times it's not the result or outcome is not usually or often what you expected or what you're even expecting to gain from it. So most times it can diversificate and you're going to be confused about that. So that's more like the emphasis what necessitates being lost. I don't know, as a student, most of them is compared, they were compared to choose a particular career. Most of them they choose it from because people are choosing it. They choose it because there is a large number of people. They choose it because there is money or they feel there is money. Obviously, so these are things that you really need to be careful and like you should be intentional and know what you're even choosing, regardless of I don't know whatever it is. So that's more like the emphasis. Okay, we have something like what direction and purpose really mean. Now this is very this is two different words, and maybe I will just detail it down, a kind of primary definition of both. And I said what direction and purpose really means. No, now this is more like two different things. Direction is more like where you're heading to. Direction now like I'm directing you. Obviously, so I'm probably going to be heading a particular, like I have a clear, what's it called, a clearer or a clear vision or path that I'm taking. That's direction. Now, if we're really talking about purpose, purpose is can be seen or more like the reason why you're going that path, the reason why you're taking up this stuff. Obviously, so it's just more like when I choose to study law, that's a direction. Like I've choose it. Now the purpose can be seen or let's just say the reason why I choose it. Have you seen? So the reason why I choose this because maybe the reason part of the reason may be like I want to be a lawyer cap. Have you seen? So it's crazy definitely, but actually it's a reason, and that's more like the reason and purpose as well. Yeah, that can be called purpose, and we said that's the two different things. The two different things is what's it called? Direction is actually where you're heading to. Purpose is the reason why you're heading to that place. So that's just more like the emphasis, and we're more like progressing. And maybe if you just join and we're really talking about how to discover your direction and purpose, and we were like, this is quite a very significant topic to really shirks and the matter of life after school for students, young adults, and them knowing it is going to save them from a lot of stress and trouble. So that's more like the emphasis, and the biggest mistake students make or biggest mistake students make in this aspect of discovering their direction and purpose. Now this is very very significant because one is that there is a lot of mistakes that student gets to make. Now part or let's just say one of those mistakes is just more like comparison, comparing themselves, and we say this is very very wrong. Like you to another person or with another person, you're actually like you've started missing the track because it's going to I don't know, it's going to really shape you, or let's just say you're probably going to be or I don't know, like it's not just okay, do you get, it's more like negativity. The out Alright guys, so the outcome is more like negativity, it's not positive. So you shouldn't just a kind of compare yourself. And there is something about comparison that students are still yet to discover. One thing about compare yourself. One is that you're created differently. You cannot just compare yourself with the other person. Even if you're not doing better, maybe my advice, or I don't know, maybe what I feel is just maybe you just or a kind of get to discover yourself more and maybe try doing better your own part, but not to compare, because it's just like this proverb they said, winners focus on winning. Yes, winners focus on winning than losers focus on winners. Have you seen? So losers are looking towards people that are winning, moreover people that are winning are focusing on winning. So you're probably going to focus on yourself. That's you. Stop comparing yourself. That's just the emphasis. And comparing yourself is going to make you look or what's it called, lose direction. It's just like if you're looking at another person while you're racing, probably you're going to miss your track, or maybe you're going to stumble. Obviously, so this is something that a lot of people don't know about comparison. As simple as the way it sounds, it fit kill you. Like, I'm being serious. So that's one thing about comparison that people are still yet to discover. So I don't know. Most of our audience are not here today, and most of our VIP audience, but it's fine. We're gonna be streaming. We're gonna be streaming. Obviously, because I don't know. I'm just going to be progressive. So, the next thing I have here is the big. Okay, I said the biggest mistake. Comparison is part of it. That's why I mentioned comparison, and again, it's just more like not starting early. There is difference between starting and not starting early. Okay, starting and starting early, a very huge difference. Despite the similarities, like there is a huge difference. Now, starting is just when you feel that it's time. Maybe when you feel that you have it all, but moreover, starting early is getting started even when it's little. That is it. Even when it's little, even when it's little is more like the list of the list. I don't know, the list of it. You're probably going to be starting, because it's even said that every big thing started small. Like, there was a probably a time it was very very little and small. So you're not to wait for a perfect time, because he said there is no perfect time for anything. You also start. That's just the emphasis. And all of those things is just like mistakes you probably going to be avoiding in the context of discovering your what's it called discovering and direction you get. So that's more like that. And self-discovering starts with yourself, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we said there is something about self-discovering again, that students are still yet to discover self-discovering. Now let's bring it down. At first, if we're even to look at matter of self-discovering is, firstly we just say okay, let me bring it down, let me break it, let me pieces it. Now, yourself now, do you get? Now that's you discovering, finding it. Now, if you break the words, it's looking silly. Now let me compile it as well. Self-discovery is just like knowing yourself, innate abilities. It has to do with you knowing yourself. Despite it's you're going to be knowing yourself, because a lot of people don't know themselves. That is true, factual. People don't know themselves. Now we said this self-discovery has to do with you. You you don't need to read any course or undergo any tutorial in the matter of searching or in the matter of discovering yourself. Now there is a lot of stuff that you probably can be, I don't know, hacking, I don't know, like you can get to master to actually know your direction or purpose. So that's why we say self-discovering starts with yourself. Now, if you're starting with yourself for self-discovery, firstly is more like, what do you love doing? That's first stop. First question, what do you love doing? Now, what you love doing is more like what you're shaped in. I don't know, like mainly you're shaped in something, like what you love doing probably is you're going to uh it's more like a hint, it's more like a stepping stone, I don't know, more like a milestone probably to climb. Now, what you love doing, okay, just more like asking yourself, what do you love doing? What kind of problem do you love solving? What can you create? What kind of problem can you solve? What is people always calling you for? What kind of solution are people always looking towards to get from you? So this is self-discovery. Now, it's like you knowing it literally is going to, I don't know, it's really triggers something in you. Okay, let me still share my story. Just like when I was still in secondary school, then probably I'm a graphics designer, and that's my name, UFGRAPHICS. Now, when I was still in secondary school back then, I don't know, It's part of self-discovery. Do you get? I'm just showing you a graphics picture, or let's just say a graph. I don't know, a practical, yeah, practical picture of it. Now then, I love doing designs, bro. Then I don't have system, probably with my phone. So I'll be like getting some pictures compiled with my phone. Have you seen? So it's more like stuff. And he said that you cannot discover yourself, stay one place. It's just more like action, just more like stepping out. You cannot just stay stagnant and you're going probably go. No, you have to explore a lot of things, try things, get to learn and learn. Do you get? If you feel it's more like failing fast and still getting on track fast. So there is a lot of failures to encounter because that's it. You cannot just grow without failing. That is it's failure is part of growth. It's what you encounter on the road or on the path of greatness. Probably you're going to be failing multiple times. Every great people you know today, there was a time like it was recorded that they failed multiple times. So it's nothing or I don't know, it's not a thing to be afraid of or probably going to be scared of because it's an inevitable stuff. You're going to face it if you're planning on growing. Like if you have any plan to grow, probably you're going to experience failure. So that's part of it. Don't be afraid. It's definitely going to come. You ought to prepare and get ready for it. So what still hammering on self-discovery we said is more like your innate ability, what people are looking for to gain from you, kind of problem you can solve, what you can really create, abilities you have, all of those stuff, talents, all of those stuff. It really shape your character, it shapes your path, it shape your purpose. Now let's just imagine someone that is naturally a natural singer. Maybe he or she was just born, maybe without so much practice and all of that, he or she can sing very well fluently and maybe has a very sound voice. Probably it has started determining his or her future. Literally, such person can equally venture into acting, start singing. That's probably a career unknowingly to everybody. Like very simple as that. So this self-discovery of a thing is more like what you have inside. You're not going to go to the market to buy it. More like things that you have inside. So it's just more like someone that is literally or someone that can sing literally. Now such person is going to be giving birth to and he or she noticed that even without much practice, even without much practical, he or she can just sing and maybe has a good voice. So probably this is still a way of enhancing it. He or she will just get it enhanced, get it more equipped, what's it called, equipped and competent, and then escalate. So this is how self-discovery can really help you in the part in the area of career and paths and all of those stuff. So that's more like the emphasis there. And we still have something more. Okay, exposure change everything. Exposure. Now, if we're looking at the measure of exposure, it's just more like exposure. Exposure. I don't know. It's more like exposing. Exposure. It's more like getting to many things. It's more like exploring every many things. It's more like getting yourself into a lot of things. It has to do with a lot of things. So exploring we're really hammering on exploring we're talking about it's just more like you getting yourself entangled with a lot of things, getting yourself like you just said that you cannot just discover yourself or your direction when you're stagnant, when you're seated, like when you're just there, when you refuse to walk, when you refuse to explore things, when you refuse to practicalize things, like when you fail to check out on things and checking out on all those things, all those activities is what really brings out the best. Like it's just more like trying different things. If this one fails, you're probably going to change, and that's more like self what's it called discovery because you don't know it, you also discover it. So that's not more like the process. I always said it's just more like exposure. So you're going to get to see people, you're going to get to, and he said that you cannot get self-discovery by, or let's just say in a limited environment. Likewise, in other words, a small place. So that's the reason for the exposure. They're probably going to get entangled with people as I mentioned earlier, and then sorry, get to learn from people, get to or go under mentorship and all of those stuff. So and get to even learn like a lot of platform you can learn. So that's exposure. You're going to have to I don't know undergo some things, get to meet things like get yourself into a lot of there is a lot in there. So that's just the emphasis. There is a lot in exposure. So it's going to really help you, and when you have explored it a lot, and it's going to start shape your parks. Okay, that's more like the exposure aspect. Still progressing, skill discovering parts. Skill discovering part. Now, if we're only looking at skill discovering part, this is more like what you want as well. The other one is like self-discovering your innate ability. Now, skill as well is still it. Now, imagine when you feel like you love designing, that is actually a skill. So what you just need there is just for you to get to learn it, get to equip it more, get to or practicalize it, be consistent, and I don't know, create experience, create portfolio, and even start monetizing the skill. Have you seen? So this is more like self discovering, skill discovering, probably skill discovering, skill, or everybody knows, more like a practical aspect of life, like working out things, either tech or I don't know, hand or what's it called, man or whatever, is like a skill. So if we're already emphasizing on that, this is more like you, because it's just more like you now. You're the owner of the skill, like you should know what you want. And if we're really talking about skill, what's it called? Skill, okay, skill parts is you knowing the kind of skill to take, and we said knowing it helps you to choose it, choosing it helps you to learn it more, learning it more, you're going to uh look for a way to monetize it and serve, render service, that is delivering value with it, and probably you're going to be paid for that. So that's the emphasis. Okay, we're still progressing. Trials, error, and the real secrets. Trials, error, and the real secret. I don't know. Now let me emphasize on that. Trials is just more like you exploring a lot of things. You trying to figure out what works. Because in the matter of discovering, like you're going to, it gets to a point, you're going to feel like in doing things, that's that's this discovering there, because if it's not searchable, the discovering is like is, you wouldn't have been making sense. So there's a lot of search to do. That's why we said the errors. So probably you're going to be making mistakes, errors, and the real secret. Now that errors, it gets to a point, it shapes your path. Like errors now, like you're going to get to feel, that's just the error there, you're probably going to feel, and you're going to still stand. Do you get just more like failing and resiliency, failing and still persisting, like refusing to or give up. That's just more like a failure there. And the errors, like the real secret and all of those stuff. So emphasis on that, emphasis on that. I don't know, my VIP audience, they are not ready today. I don't know, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. They are not here. And maybe it's because you stream late. I get it. I honestly get it. And I'm really apologetic for that. And network today was really a problem as well. It really, I don't know, it's really frustrated us. But anyways, we'll still progress. And because we still, or we have a lot of people that are going to be streaming this later, bro. It's fine. Anyways, we'll progress it. Passion versus reality. Passion versus reality. Now, these are two different things. Passion is just more like what you love, what you just feel like doing. Passion, you have passion for it. Now, the reality of passion will be, is just more like most times what you see, and or let's just say the flashy part of your, or what you see and you're passionate to get into it or whatever, most times is not how it looks. Or just like when you see content creators earning, you'll be like, you have passion for it, now you're going to get into it without knowing that you actually need growth. It's going to take process. Do you get? So it is more like passion and reality about passion. Now your passion alone is just not enough. Like you should build, or what's it called, value. You get? And building value is even what, I don't know, but passion alone cannot drive, because it gets to a point it's going to be faded out, like you're not going to feel it again. So maybe what keeps you still doing that, maybe discipline, or less routine, are so more like a routine. So that is what can still keep you if your passion gets to fade away. Building your direction step by step. Now, building direction will mean, it's just more like you all know what is direction now, and if you're telling students to build direction, it's more like okay, it's more like them actually knowing what they want, because self discovery has to do with you, innate abilities, what you get easy doing, and maybe what you can easily do, what you can get done like easily, like there is easy there. That is the ways, one of the ways is more like what's it called, is more like you, what you get like what you love doing. So that's more like we said building your direction step by step. So this is more like knowing what you love to do, getting it in house, like getting a lot of getting competent around it, like learning it, being more equipped on it, then getting to be consistent. That is part of it. Now getting like being consistent and creating value, and also monetizing it, because everything was saying here is going to be leading payment. And why we're telling students this is because it's going to really help them, their skills, their, I don't know, their extra values and abilities, extra abilities is really going to start even paying them even before they graduate. And it's more like an advantage for them, because it's going to help them even when they are out and it looks as if nothing is working. They are not going to even be frustrated, it's not even going to affect them. So this is why it's really necessary, and they get to know it. And again, we said science, you're finding your direction. Now this is more like science, what you see, what you feel, and you are like, I think I actually belong to the path, I think that I'm on the right path. Do you get? This is more like not being confused, and maybe not being confused on your discipline, or not being confused on your path. It's going to be telling on you that this is what this is meant for me, like all of those stuff. Now not being confused is part of it, like being what's it called, confident and comfortable in it, and a lot of factors that are more like positive factors, and progress opportunities, and I don't know, being joyful and all of that, doing so it's more like science that you're probably on the right track, like you're probably doing the right thing, that you're probably not missing it. So that's more like this, and mistakes to avoid, stop procrastinating, stop comparing yourself with people, and like stop giving up too early. And maybe you're going to be consistent, because or not being consistent, that's it, because it's more like negatives now, or negativity, mistakes to avoid. So these are things we often tell students. Even when you fail, probably stand, continue. Failure must come, it's part of the journey, it's part of what you signed for. So that's the fact, emphasis still there. The truth about purpose. Truth about purpose is not built, it's being worked out. Like you ought to work it out, you ought to get it. You don't just sit and it comes. Purpose is more like okay, we said purpose is more like what you want, like you're going to work for it. That's why the purpose. You don't just sit and it comes. There is a working, like there is the finding, and that's why it's called self-discovering. If there is no finding, there wouldn't have been something like discovering. We said discovering has to do with finding. uh 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 Hi, greetings, Melo. I don't know, but I will try pronouncing definitely. Oh, Mohilole. I don't know. My bad if I'm not able to pronouncing it, so I don't know. Honestly, sorry for that. And I tried anyways. I tried, and sorry, I was not even looking at the camera. Honestly, or this way, and I saw you. I'm just seeing your message now. Okay, you said I'm a man who is married to another man. Oh, wait. Okay, yesterday, Jesus, wait. You joined my live stream section yesterday probably, and we were like adding you to our blue book, which is our VIP if I'm not mistaken. You're the one. And I was like saying, oh, welcome to my live stream section. Oh, thanks for being part of us. And I was like, I don't know, like I was just telling you and all of those stuff, but I don't know. You actually, I don't, maybe you like you went offline or whatever. I don't know, but probably you were not with us. Like you did not stay long. That's just it. Anyways, Okay, it's okay. Thanks for joining. And today, like, I don't know, firstly is we stream late. I have to go for lectures and return. I've seen probably no, we normally stream by one after one downwards, but today we have a lot in our calendar we need to treat sort out. So that's why we're streaming by now, and this is more like our last activity for the day. And we're probably going to be streaming because more like a promise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm from Nigeria precisely, and I was really okay. Okay, I don't know. I was asking something like your location yesterday. Sorry, I mean your country, and guess you did not answer. I guess so. So, please, can you tell us your country? Like, would love to know your country. I don't know. I don't know if you answer. I don't know. It skips my memory. My brain is blank. I don't know, but it looks as if like I don't know. I was already asking the question and maybe you were busy. Kind of that. Anyways, thanks for joining that live session. And I was okay. You're probably from the United States, America. Wow, 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 wow. Firstly, your presence is much regarded. Secondly, is not taken for granted. Thirdly, is alarmingly regarded. Fourthly, you're part of our this thing because what we normally do if we get to okay, just more like if people get to join and they are following us perpetually because we've been streaming for a while now and we're only teaching life after school matters and how it can really help undergraduate students, young adults. So we've been streaming for a while, if not about 3 months, if I'm not mistaken, and we have been encountering God abeg. Greetings my boss, good day sir, Sir Samuel. If I'm not mistaken, I okay. Let it not be that my eyes is paining me. Samuel Kebu. God abeg. Anyways, greetings sir, and your presence is not taken for granted, and you being here is alarming regarded, not in any way taken for granted. And we'll be streaming all this while I don't know, like we'll probably what's it called, exhausting the live stream section. I don't know. I mean, we just exhausted it, and one of our VIP audience came online, so we were more like chatting, and we were like asking questions. Okay, guys. So, anyways, you said you were from America, and I was like, okay, it's not. But then I was really asking a question yesterday, but I don't know. Maybe we were not pleased to answer the question. No, let me just a kind of because I don't know. Let me not get to the question. Maybe it's not necessary. I get it. Maybe the question is not necessary and asking it's not really making sense. Okay, we are more like I don't know. We'll be streaming for close to 1 hour if I'm not mistaken. I think 42 minutes now. And previously when we started, our network really fluctuates, like it was really disturbing. It was not funny, and when most of our audience was really active, it breached, and it breaching guess I don't know, like it's more like it's probably the left now, like it breached. So I was probably not showing that more like, so they have to go their way. I've listened, so I have to fix the network back and continue. So most of them were not probably like most of them did not get joined back. So I honestly I really get it. I get it. Probably maybe they have to things to catch up and all of those stuff. But it's fine. Maybe they'll get to streaming it. And I said a lot of people probably going to be streaming this later. So I have to progress and do my tutorial live stream section as usual. And I said we're more like we've exhausted like today's live stream session. Like we just exhausted it. And we have knowledgeable things that we said previous time, and maybe people that are just joining now they will just get to stream it later because in few okay let's just say kind of it before evening stuff, we're probably going to be making it public. And if you're not currently understanding English, or you get, there's a way we translate it. Probably the stream is going to be, I don't know, a kind of captioned, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be captioned, like it may be translating to your own language, and probably you're going to be getting it. So that's more like the emphasis. And probably going offline now. I don't know, but every single person here, more like appreciation, because that's more like our culture. We appreciate when we're entering, like starting up. I saw we appreciate when we're leaving. Probably people that always participated, and more like doing that now. I said, everybody, more like people that every single person here, yes, and people that are probably going to be streaming later. Much love, like participating means a lot more, a lot, and it's not taken for granted. And something like if okay, just more like getting to follow us in every other social media, and UF Graphic, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Maybe you just get to follow us on any of the social media I do that you can know, and maybe we'll just get to grow together. And that's more like the emphasis. And what else? Okay, it's just more like sharing our video links to people, referring people to us, people you know that needs knowledge. This seems to be inculcated in them, and probably they are going to be learning, gaining some knowledge, gaining things, and probably going to get their part up and how they even think and get to do things. So probably they are not going to be victims of every single thing we're saying here. So that's just more like the aim, like what we're pointing towards, to really avoid students, like get them out from. So that's more like that. And as I mentioned earlier, at this point since we're going to be going offline, so much love to every single person that participated and that is currently participating. Much love, much love, much love. And what more like going offline, I don't know what exhausted the live stream session, but and or more like we've exhausted it now. So probably always be going offline. And I just finished thanking every single person that participated, like returning viewer, first time viewer, uh VIP audience, and anyways, much love, Samo, much love, much love. God I beg. Anyways, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. On God, on God, on God. Do you get? On God, sha. God, God inspires. Do you get, like, kind of? Anyways, hmm, our okay, like just okay, we have, I don't know, we're going to be adding it to our blue book, Samo. Yes, first time viewer, if I'm not mistaken. Even if it's not first time viewer, first time actively participate, because it's my first time of seeing you actively participate. So we're probably going to be adding in our blue book. Yes, it's called blue book, book of life. So it's blue, and it's called blue book because it's more like special people's book, or our audience book. So, and we're more like bringing cookies for them. Yes, it gets to the point you're going to be bringing cookies for the audience, and bringing cookies for the audience, you mean like, or like VIP audience. So yes, and it's going to really help them, kind of that. We're not even, yeah. Thanks so much. Much love, Samo. Much love, Samo. Is your boy, is your boy, is your boy. I don't want to blush too much, I beg. Like, oh, is your boy. Is the little boy you know. God, I beg. Is the little boy you know, anyways. Still the small boy. That small boy you know, hey, is still me. Yes, our humble self. And we're adding you in our blue book as we stated out earlier, and that's also more like I'm looking for the list. I don't know, I'm not able to find it, but maybe I will get to add your name under the following audience. No, VIP audience we have previous time. We have like a lot of them, like they are probably growing. Most of them probably different country, but we don't really know their country, so we're more like pending their names. And they probably have something. If they just join, there's something they will see, I will know it's them. Probably yes, they are just few, quite a number, actually growing definitely. And that's more like that. So you're one of them. So okay, let me just, It's just like we're going to look or we're going to be viewing it from the camera, be writing the name. Okay, okay. I'm probably writing like this. I'm probably writing. Uh, I'm not. I'm not exaggerating. I'm probably writing. I'm probably writing. I'm probably writing. Hmm. I'm probably writing. I'm probably writing. Yes, documented. Red book. I've been a blue book. Yeah, is taken. So you're part of a VIP audience sharing cookies. You're gonna be participating and you're gonna be receiving your own package. Anyways, that is more like September period. I bet and all of that. So nothing to really hammer on today. So we'll be something like today live stream session and probably going to be going offline and probably you're going to stream tomorrow so daily and our time is more like I don't know. We're probably going to be going for lectures. I don't know. Like our time is strictly taken. I don't these days, but probably still show up. But you're going to still see us. That's just it tomorrow probably. And any time from 1 p.m. downwards, get to check us up. Anyways, getting off. See you tomorrow. Every single person. Uh Hmm. Everywhere good. If it's a school, we tell you that everywhere good. It's fine. It's fine, sir. It's fine, sir. So much love. So much love. So much love. So much love. Not taking for granted. Not taking for granted. Not taking for granted. I really appreciate that. Much appreciated. Much regarded and much not taking for granted as well. So, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I have to go offline. Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks you. Thank you for joining the life reflection. I don't know. Okay, okay. Just more like hyping, and maybe we're not in the mood to hype.